Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Before you move on to anything else, listen carefully. This is not a random reminder you happen to find, and this moment is not passing through your life without purpose. There are times when Allah quietly pauses our journey, not with noise, not with warning, but with a closed door. And in that moment, the heart begins to question what the mind cannot answer. Today's reminder is for anyone standing in front of a door that did not open, a door you knocked on with effort, hope, and sincere dua. When you think a door is closed, trust Allah's wisdom. This message is not here to rush you, it is here to steady you, because the way you interpret a closed door can either weaken your faith or deepen it beyond what comfort ever could. Stay with this reminder. Do not turn away too quickly. What you are about to hear may be the clarity your heart has been searching for. There is a specific pain that comes with a closed door. It is not loud. It does not always make you cry. Sometimes it simply makes you quiet. You expected something to work out. You planned for it. You prayed for it. And then, silence. No answer. No progress. No opening. This is where fear slowly enters the heart. Not fear of Allah, but fear of the future. Fear whispers, what if this never changes? What if I missed my chance? What if Allah has written something worse for me? And here is the dangerous part. Fear often disguises itself as realism. You tell yourself you are being practical, but deep inside, hope is shrinking. Let us be honest for a moment. When a door closes, many people begin to question Allah's care, not out loud, but internally. They still pray, they still smile, but inside they wonder, if Allah loves me, why this? This is not weakness, this is being human. Even the companions, radiallahu anhu, experienced moments of uncertainty, but the difference was this: they did not let confusion turn into distrust. A closed door is not Allah turning away from you, it is Allah redirecting you. And sometimes the redirection hurts more than rejection would. Here is a thought that may unsettle you, but listen carefully. If Allah opened every door you wanted, you would walk straight into things that would damage your iman, your character, or your akhirah. Allah sees what you cannot see. He knows outcomes you cannot imagine, and He protects you even when you do not understand His protection. Fear tells you the door is closed because you are unworthy. Faith tells you the door is closed because Allah is wise. The question is, which voice are you listening to? Now comes the inner struggle, not with the door but with control. We say we trust Allah, but we struggle when we are not in control of the outcome. We say, Insha'Allah, but our hearts secretly say, on my timeline. Here is a gentle reality check. Trusting Allah does not mean you will always understand His decisions. It means you accept them before understanding arrives. Most people think tawakkul means calm certainty. In reality, tawakkul often begins with discomfort, because surrender feels like loss, until you realize it is relief. Let me interrupt your thoughts for a moment with a simple question. If you truly believed Allah's plan was better than yours, why does a closed door make you anxious instead of peaceful? That question is not meant to accuse you, it is meant to awaken you. We often confuse effort with control. Yes, you must work. Yes, you must make du'a. Yes, you must take steps. But the outcome was never yours to decide. And here is something we rarely admit. Sometimes Allah closes a door because what is behind it would have distracted you from Him. Not everything that looks good is good for your soul. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that Allah's decree is precise. There is no randomness in divine wisdom. If something is delayed, it is intentional. If something is blocked, it is meaningful. If something is taken away, it is replaced, either in this life or the next. What if the closed door is not the end of your journey, but the moment Allah is teaching you who you need to become before the next door opens? Most people rush past this lesson. They demand answers instead of growth. But those who pause, those who trust, those who stay connected to Allah even when things do not make sense, They are the ones who eventually realize the door did not close to break them. It closed to build them. And this understanding changes everything. There comes a moment in every believer's life when confusion reaches its limit. You have asked your questions, you have replayed the events in your mind, you have imagined 100 different outcomes, and none of them brought peace. This is the moment Allah invites you to something deeper than understanding. He invites you to trust. Trust does not arrive when everything makes sense. It arrives when you decide to place your heart in Allah's hands, even while your mind is still unsettled. This is where many people turn back. They say, "I will trust Allah after things improve." But faith does not work that way. Allah tests you with closed doors to reveal what lives in your heart. Do you believe Allah is kind only when life is easy? Or do you believe He is wise, even when the path is unclear? Here is a truth that brings both fear and relief. If Allah wanted to harm you, He would not need to close doors. He would simply open everything and let you walk into your own destruction. But Allah protects His servants, even from themselves. Sometimes He blocks what you desire because it would pull you away from Him. Sometimes He delays what you ask for because you are not ready to carry it with gratitude. Sometimes He removes what you love to give you something purer. And in those moments, Allah is closer than you think. Urgency enters here, not to panic, but to realign. Because life does not wait for you to feel ready. Your heart must learn to trust before certainty appears. Let me ask you something that may stop you in your tracks. If Allah answered every dua immediately, would you still turn to Him with the same humility? The waiting teaches you sincerity. The silence teaches you reliance. The closed door teaches you who you truly trust. What if the delay is not because Allah is withholding, but because He is arranging something far greater than what you asked for? This is where the journey settles. Not because every problem is solved, not because every door suddenly opens, but because the heart stops arguing with Allah's wisdom. Surrender is not giving up. It is letting go of the illusion that you were ever in control. When you reach this point, something remarkable happens. You stop chasing doors that were never meant to open. You stop blaming yourself for what Allah has blocked. You stop measuring your worth by outcomes. Instead, you begin measuring success by closeness to Allah. You still make effort. You still plan. You still make dua. But your heart is no longer heavy with desperation. Because you finally understand, Allah does not close doors to punish His servants. He closes doors to guide them. Every closed door has a purpose. Every delay has a lesson. Every unanswered dua has a form of mercy hidden inside it. One day, maybe much later, you will look back and see it clearly. You will understand why that door never opened. And you will thank Allah for protecting you when you did not know you needed protection. Until that day, choose trust over fear. Choose patience over panic. Choose Allah's wisdom over your own limited vision. If this reminder brought calm to your heart even for a moment, and if you wish to continue reflecting on reminders like this, I kindly invite you, in a very gentle and respectful way, to subscribe to this channel so we can continue reminding one another of Allah's wisdom, mercy, and guidance. May Allah grant us hearts that trust Him fully, even when the door remains closed.